All right, here we go. Well, first of all, I run over my phone with the tractor, so I'm using my old phone right now because it's well, let's just say it's in the garbage, but it didn't fare too well. I figured I'd make a video, show you what I've been up to the last few days. So I think today's like Monday, September 15th, something like that. But I started disking this pig field off, getting it ready to plant. And my neighbor Jeff lent me his disc to use, and I so much appreciate my neighbors. So this hydraulic cylinder was leaking off when I picked it up the other day, and I'd say probably about halfway through disking this, she started puking oil pretty bad, and it just wouldn't lift anything. It wouldn't go up or down. So I'm going to take this off, give this back to Jeff. He's going to take it and have it rebuilt. And that way I can at least help him out that way a little bit. So I'm working on that, got that all done. I got his hoses off. Walk over here for a second, a minute. That's for the great Sammy. So I put his ends back on a Blue Monster dim. And if you guys, listen, if you guys aren't using Blue Monster tape, you're wasting your time. This stuff's good for gas, oil, grease, whatever. It covers steam, you name it. So anyway, so I got them ends put on. I'm going to tape them up good. These ends here, I'm going to clean these up a little bit, tape them off good with some electrical tape so you don't get a bunch of crud on them. The old 2440, she pulled these discs just like a champ. She loved it. Loved every minute of it. Alright, well, yeah, that too. Then the field's looking pretty good. There's a few low spots out there I'm going to work on. I'm going to get the chisel harrows, whatever you call them, I don't know. These things over here. When I have time. I ain't going to have time to do it today, but I wanted to break up. Let's see, you can see a lot of this grass and stuff is pretty much dead. Because I don't have a hydraulic cylinder on this set of hires, whatever. So once I let them down, if I got to clean them out, I got to get off, crank the chain binder and stuff. It's just a pain in the rear end. So until I can get a hydraulic cylinder on them, but they do a pretty good job. So I'm going to use them to work this up a little bit more. And then I'll probably go over it one or two more times with the disc there and get that taken care of. Now, Jeffy broke a bracket on here too. Where is that thing at? Oh yeah, right here. So this bracket broke right here. And this is cast. So Jaybird does have some cast rods, so we're going to attempt to fix this for Jeff the best we can. And see if we can help him out there too. Alright, well, it's been drier and crap for the last, 2 weeks. We haven't had a good rain. So I'm trying to get this field ready so right before we get a good rain, I can get the drill out, get it set up, and get this planted. Since I don't have pigs this year, it'll be a good time to get this replanted and get something good growing in it. Oh, there goes a mom and a fawn running. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've been up to. I got the hay finished in there. It's all in for the year and ranked. And the next thing I'm going to probably do is play Legos with all my equipment, trying to get it in the shed there and get it stacked up for winter. And then it's going to be time to cut firewood. Trying to think, I don't think there's anything else. So that's going to do it for now. God bless each and every one of you. Keep us in your prayers. Pray for your president. We'll see you on the next one. Here we go. All right, here we go. Now, it's kind of dark, and I'm using my old phone, and there's some issues with it, so I don't even know when or how this video is going to get loaded. But what I'm going to do here is, so right here, this bracket broke. This is one end of it. And then it comes around right there, and then you can see it broke right there, and it's cast. So I'm gonna take this off here, and then Jaybird has some cast rods for his welder. We're gonna try and see if we can get it to hold. At this point, all we can do is try. It's going to be a little bit complicated because we can't really add or take away anything with the welds, because the way it bolts up, I mean, it's got to be pretty much the way it is now. Anyway, I'll bring you along here the best I can, and we'll show you once we get it fixed up. All right, here we go. All right, so now we got this bracket all welded up. We had just enough cast iron rods, and we left it a little heavy. You can see we didn't really clean up the welds too much, and we built it up on the sides just to try and add some more strength. This is cast, so cast is really weird. Sometimes you can weld it and it'll hold, and sometimes you just never know. So we heated everything up real good before we welded it. So hopefully it'll... The underneath we left build up a little bit just for strength. So I'm just going to let it sit there and dry. I don't really have time to put this back on right now, so I'm just going to let it go. But that's where we're at so far. The other thing is, these Badland jacks from Harbor Freight, they're very handy. They're not good for some things, but for the most part, they're good for stuff like this, and they work perfectly. And they're nice because they have the big wheels on them. They move around real easy. So I highly recommend them too. We haven't, I know, what was it, Whistling Diesel or whatever destroyed them or whatever. But I mean, practical use, use your brain, and don't do stuff with them you're not supposed to, and they won't break. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Well, I forgot to record this, but I just got done putting this bracket on. So we got it welded up good. Made sure everything's good and tight, especially it broke right here where the bolt holes slots are. So I made sure it's really good and tight up against this piece, because that'll help support it. But I know the stinking sun's out, so I don't know how to. But anyway, we got this all fixed up. She should be good to go. Everything's good and tight. Jaybird helped me get everything tightened up there. I needed like 2 more hands. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna hit this field one more time, and then we got some rain coming here next week, so hopefully I can get everything planted and get it going here. This is gonna be our last shot really to get some warm weather, get things germinated and get it out of the ground before winter. Now the other thing is, I'm using my old phone and I have no idea how I'm gonna put this video together. But I'm gonna try. When I can, I'll try and figure something else out. And then we're gonna start moving everything into the new utility shed for winter. Got the baler in, but I might pull that out because I got some room in here behind it. And I think there might be just enough room in there to put the seed drill in there. The hay's all ranked up good. Anyway, we'll get the rake. I want to get the rake, the sickle bar, the drill, the rake, the hay bine, as much stuff in there as I can for winter. And then I'm going to start cleaning this stuff up. That old baler, I messaged the baler man and told him he could have it if he wanted it, but I guess he don't want it, so it's going to go for scrap. And got to start cutting firewood. Good news is, the good Lord, we got lots of good dead trees for firewood, so that shouldn't be an issue. We should have plenty of firewood to get through winter. Alright, well, God bless each and every one of you. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you on the next one. Here we go.